Well, it turns out if you have problems in life, you don't run away from them. You just run somewhere until you figure something out.
A-Town Movie Reviews. It's the A-Town Movie Reviews. It's the A-Town Movie Reviews. It's the A-Town Movie Reviews.
A-Town Alex here. What's up, guys? It's another episode of Heroic or Villainous, and today we are doing Run, Lola, Run. Let's get started. So Run, Lola, Run is a German film that came out in 1998, and basically the story is a man named Manny. I guess he's in charge of transporting $100,000 to a location in order to meet with this mob boss to give him the money. But on the way there, he leaves the bag of money on a subway, and a homeless man takes it. And Manny is at this location waiting for the boss who's going to show up in 20 minutes, and he's freaking out. So he calls his girlfriend Lola and he says, "Hey babe, the boss is going to kill me. I don't have the money." And Lola said, "Hey babe, I got you." And she just starts running to whatever place she needs to run in order to raise $100,000. Now, this movie was definitely made in the 90s. You can tell immediately when it starts in the beginning. The opening credits is just all cartoon-like, and it's like showing a cartoon version of Lola running through this obstacle course with monsters and traps, and she's doing all these things. And I was confused because I was like, oh, dang, is this what the movie's going to be about? It's going to be pretty cool. But then the movie starts and you realize there are no monsters or traps, but Lola does have to go through a bunch of obstacles, people, vehicles, just messed up situations that pop up as she's trying to rescue Manny. And how they have the film set up is like really interesting. Like I was both entertained by it, but I was confused too, because they had like three alternate endings, and there was two like not true endings, and then there was the final true ending. But it was kind of like if you've seen the movie Clue, how there's multiple endings, but there was just how it goes. It would like have the first ending, and then it would start over, and then have the second ending where she did things just slightly different, and then it would have the final ending, which was the true ending, the happy ending, I suppose. And I was just like, what is going on here? And I really enjoyed the pace of the movie. It just made sense for what was going on. You know, she has 20 minutes to get to her boyfriend Manny with the money, just 20 minutes to raise the money and then get to him. And the whole time she's just like, let's go, I need to go. So she, runs to one place, like her dad owns a bank, and he runs to him and she's like, "Hey, I need $100,000, you own the bank, help us sister out." And he's like, "Get out, I'm not your father." And blah, and she's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sad, he's not my father. I got stuff to do though." And she just books it. And I'm just like, whoa, you just went through a traumatic experience with your father, but you don't care. You're getting stuff done, sister. And she's just gone. And just let me tell you, her running technique was on point. She did not lose stamina at all. She didn't have any heavy breathing. She was just running. And she was just like, "Dad, I'd like some money, please." And then she just goes. She was like the Flash. It was pretty cool. The downside of the pace, though, is that there were plenty of times in the film where I was completely clueless as to what was going on or what she was planning on doing. Like, at no point in the film did she, like, stop and think, my dad owns a bank, maybe I can just go borrow money from him. Like, she doesn't do that at all. She just runs to a place, and, you're just like, where are you going? Like, what possibly could you be running to? Like, it's like she knows what she's doing, but like, I don't know what you're doing, or at least what you're thinking. She's just running to a place, and you're just kind of gonna have to figure it out on the fly. And if the movie was intending to do that, like kind of put you in her perspective, like she probably doesn't even have a plan, so she's just running until she figures something out on the fly, then they did a great job. But otherwise, I was just tripping the whole time. Like, "Lola, where are you going? Like, let me know. Like, I feel like I should help her, but I can't because I don't know what you're doing, Lola." This movie was a trip from start to finish. There were points where I was just like, what is going on? Like, this movie is such a 90s movie. If you're a 90s kid, you know what I'm talking about. It's just like, I don't know what's happening, but okay, let's just watch it. And, you know, it was a good movie, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed watching it, but it did have its issues. There were points where it was just so confusing that I got a little frustrated, and I was just like, I don't even care to watch this anymore. But, those were short-lived feelings I had, but, they were still there. And then the dialogue, once again, cutting slack for the translation from German to English, but it was still just like, kind of weird. Just like, do people really talk like that, especially in this situation? But overall, I liked it. It was a good movie. But because of its issues and how I felt about it, I decided to create a new rating system. So it is getting a heroic rating. Great job. But I'm going to give it a brand new type of rating, and I'm going to call it a Batman heroic rating. Now, what a Batman heroic rating is like Batman, it's really good. Like, Batman's a good hero, but he does have his issues. Let's be honest, Batman fans, Batman has issues. Just like Run Lola Run. Run Lola Run has issues, but it's still a pretty good movie. Congratulations.
I'm running.
So what did you guys think of my review? Do you agree or disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And I'll see you all next week for another episode of Heroic or Villainous. And if you excuse me, I'm going to go raise 100 G's.